Previously on the Kat Braunschweiler YouTube channel. Yes, my friends, the long-awaited sequel is finally here. In today's video, I'm going to show you everything that went on within the walls of the building known as Madame Tussauds, London. If you thought the first video was good, think again, because this one is going to bring a whole new level of flavour to this YouTube channel. And if you didn't like the first video, what are you doing here? Watch it for continuity purposes. I promise there won't be as many birds in this one.
Stop it, I see Benedict Cumberbatch. Look.
Instead, you'll get to see holograms from my future. I mean, this clip is obvious enough, I'm winning my Oscar. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. We all know I'll win Best Actress one day. It should be obvious that Angelina Jolie has nothing on a girl who can fake cry about her jalapeno-coloured nail polish chipping off.
POV, you don't know who Victoria Beckham is. I need Capricorn. I need Capricorn.
Anyhow, back to the museum. I found it rather comical that Harry and Meghan were being placed next to the celebrities rather than the royals. They're still coming up in this vlog, so make sure you don't miss that. Yes, I met the Queen. But for now, I channeled my own queenliness next to Queen Zendaya, whilst on the other hand, Eddie Redmayne seemed to be channeling his inner alcoholic, although his drink of choice seemed rather solid.
I'm gonna get copyrighted.
Whilst I pretend I look at least half decent next to Miss Hermione Granger herself, I should probably tell you a little bit more about the museum, and why Eddie Redmayne was drinking wax.
Didn't know Kim Kardashian was that short.
It's quite simple actually, just a bunch of sculptures of public figures.
The name is Bond. James Bond.
In other words, it's a massive tourist trap, selling overpriced tickets to people who just want a selfie with some celebrities they'll likely never meet for their Instagrams.
It's Robert Downey Jr. Mummy, can I sign with Charlie Chaplin?
Not that I'm any different. You already know that. The moment this video comes out, I'll be maxing out my Instagram daily posting limit. Yes, that's a thing, and yes, I won their blacklist. But who can blame me? I need to milk as much content as possible from this visit to make up for the 40 great British pounds we spent on my ticket alone. Not that I make any money from social media. Yet. Actually, why don't I make a deal with you guys? If we can hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, I'll dye my hair pink. That's a really bad idea, isn't it? Oh, I could go rainbow to match my braces. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Oh, this is a really bad idea. Why did I... Okay, don't subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't follow me on Instagram. Unless you want to see... Let's not go there. Why... No legal documents were signed, so let's move past that whole situation. Is this a good time to mention I've never watched The Hunger Games? Will I get cancelled for doing that? Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
It's our Lord and Saviour, Jesus Shrek.
Right, screw everything. Cancel me if you want, but right now, nothing else matters. I mean, a quick Google search tells me that there's only 4 Hunger Games movies, and this ogre and his donkey best friend's cinematic accomplishments laugh at that minuscule number in comparison. Oh, and would you look at that? Me slaying on the catwalk. Cara Delevingne could never. Also, my name is Kat, so I'm justified on being on said catwalk. She is not, okay?
I have something.
At this point, we'd moved into the next part of the museum, which was a bit...
Absolute queen.
miscellaneous, to say the least. I mean, there were politicians and a gymnast and strange men in football uniforms with oddly slicked back hair.
That's just so I can brag to my brother, but not that I really care. Oh, thank you, sir, for giving us the rights that we deserve.
Following said miscellaneous exhibit, we entered a large, patriotic-looking room with far too much fake gold on the walls and God Save the Queen playing far too loudly over the speakers. I hope you're enjoying my kazoo rendition here. I wasn't sure if it was copyright-free.
Are they all short, or am I just really tall?
I had tea and scones with a corgi. Yes, scones is in fact the right way to pronounce that word. It's not scone. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. There's an E at the end of that for a reason. And also, you must always put the cream before the jam. Thank you for your time.
God save our gracious Queen.
Moving on from the monarchs and miscellaneous,
My guy Drake.
it was time we took a vastly contrasting leap into the Musicians' Hall of Fame. Whilst I present to you all my audition to become the 5th, or should I say 4th, Little Mix member, I probably can't say that. I would like to take a moment to mention the height difference. I may be a slightly above average height human being, but why is nearly every celebrity shorter than me? I swear they look like giants when you see them over a screen, and I thought that would translate into real life. Having seen Harry Styles in person, albeit from a distance when I saw him on tour last year, I can confirm that he in fact lives up to his 6-foot claim. Not that they had a wax figure of him at the museum. I'm actually a bit concerned that they melted him in The Boys, because I know for a fact that they had some made for the band when they were together. They're just feeling the crushing truth that One Direction will never come back together.
No, oh my god, guys, look what I just found. Look what I just found. Pause to read. They retired One Direction. They retired The Boys. What am I supposed to do with my life now?
Where is One Direction? Did they melt The Boys? Because I'm actually angry.
Hey, maybe Madame Tussauds is short on cash, so they have to scale down the figures. But no, that can't be.
Recite every lyric from Bohemian Rhapsody and then come take a picture with Queen.
Right, let's just move on.
Beyoncé, Beyoncé.
In regards to that absolutely minuscule Ariana Grande clip from before, as we were walking towards her figure, a young girl started jumping up and down and pointing in our direction. That word's triggering me now. Anyways, she started jumping up and down and calling to her mother, "It's Kat! Oh my gosh, it's Kat! It's Kat!" And for a fat moment, I genuinely thought she was talking about me.
It's the Jimi Hendrix guitar. Oh my god, I'm fangirling so hard.
And then reality kicked in, and before I was able to do anything embarrassing, the pink mush in my head, known as a brain, reminded me of the Nickelodeon show Sam and Cat. She'd seen Kat Valentine, not Kat Braunschweiler. That being said, if in the near future, when there's a million of you subscribers in this gang, and I've won my Oscar, of course, and you happen to see me walking along the streets, feel free to hail me down like a taxi, you know, shout something like, "My dude," and I'll know it's you, bestie, straight away. Accompanying my meeting of Miss Dula Peep is yet another fabulous kazoo rendition. It wouldn't be fair to not meme her dancing skills, would it? So of course I had to do just that, but unfortunately the tone of this video is about to take quite a dark turn.
Help me, I'm scared. Will I come out of here alive? We don't know. Also, I'm not 16. I do not recommend. There's a guillotine! Babes, if I don't come out alive, someone save my avocados. What the hell is this? Help, help, help. Oh my god, there's a body in the wall. This man is dead. There is... Oh my lord. Oh my god, there is... Oh Christ almighty. Well, I can't see a thing. Bloody hell. Missing person. Can you hear me? I'm scared. I'm actually terrified. This footage is fabulous. Wow. I'm terrified. And I'm recording myself because... that's the best way to get through it. Can I leave? Can I leave? I don't think I can leave. Help, help, help. Send help.
You don't want to get too close to these guys.
Jesus Christ. I think I just died of a heart attack. Don't go here. What? My heart's going pitter-patter, pitter-patter.
We had finally made it past all the happy, joyful celebrities and whatnot, and had made it to the entrance of the dungeons. Mother Goose was uncharacteristically a bit too chicken to go in, so I foolishly went in by myself. Yeah, it was not a good idea. Oh my lord. Thankfully, it was at this point that we moved into the next part of the exhibition.
We're in the cab. Ooh, look how fancy.
Welcome to the spirit of London.
My paparazzi.
Yes, I'm also surprised at the amount of exhibits they had for us to see. This particular one was a black cab ride through the spirit of London.
Bestie Babes, Shakespeare! William Shakespeare! My friends, I love him. It's the plague.
My god. Newton, oh my god!
Newton's 19th law is one must eat avocados at all times.
That's sick!
Said roller coaster took us through all the ages of Britain's great and not so great moments. This included the terrible Tudors, the extravagant 80s, and a bunch of bright lights which quite frankly didn't make much sense, but I'm sure they were only there to confuse you, because awaiting us in the next part of the museum was the Incredible Hulk's astronomically sized rear end. How this museum just kept going and going, I couldn't tell you. What I will say, however, is that you might have a new Spider-Woman coming your way very soon. Tom Holland, I'm coming for your job. Sure, my legs are probably so long that they wouldn't be able to fit me into frame. Trust me, I've already had that problem. But Photoshop exists, and if you tell me that Marvel doesn't have the budget for someone to crop my legs out, we both know you'd be lying. So, what can we come to a conclusion on? This museum is endless. Hulk's behind is rather thick, and Mr. Holland could soon be finding himself unemployed. The Marvel section was rather average, to be honest, aside from Hulk's slightly above average buttocks. Okay, fine, I'll stop. After posing for several pictures I likely didn't need, we were ushered into a cinema for an unexpected 4D Marvel cinema experience, which I thankfully didn't film. Why thankfully, you might be asking? Well, the lady next to us shrieked at every single puff of air that came her way from the seat in front of her. It would have seemed as though the light misting of water were her being drenched by a waterfall, and the relatively gentle back massages nuclear attacks. But of course they weren't. She was simply a Karen. To anyone who wanted me to give commentary on the Star Wars section, I'm going to have to admit to you yet another sin. I have never watched a single movie from the franchise, and all I know is that Yoda seems to be quite a cool dude. I'm sure he'd be subscribed to this channel if he had YouTube in his galaxy. But all that being said, Mother Goose and I had finally come to the end of the museum. Her stance on the experience was rather neutral, and I'd have to agree. I'd consider it a see it once and you're set for life kind of attraction, and unless they make a figure of me or return the One Direction boys, I can't see myself going back anytime soon. We'd had a fabulous day, however, but both us and our iPhone batteries had exhausted themselves, so we directed our feet towards King's Cross and said our final farewells to London. I probably annoyed the life out of the suited gentleman sitting across from us on the train, unless he was a fan of some random teenager getting giddy over the 600 identical photos of swans on her phone. To that man, I am so sorry. He had to sit with us through every single stop until we finally reached home sweet home. It was a glorious evening. The moon had come out, which we're so proud of her for, and the bus was once again on time. We vibed on said bus for God knows how long. Honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I passed out along the way. And headed all the way to Sainsbury's for some
groceries.
Hello there, my dudes. I'm about ready for bed. I swear we walked like the equivalent of a marathon in steps. So to everybody who's like,
get your 10k steps in,
I think I walked enough steps to last me a lifetime. So we're so tired that we can't be asked to cook, which is why we decided instead we would make the extra effort and walk somewhere to get food. That makes a lot of sense. I just got like a vegetarian cottage pie. I absolutely love those things. So yeah, I'm gonna eat that and then head to bed. I might have some yogurt because yogurt's good, you know, calcium, protein. Okay, this is really random. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so today was like a beautiful day. Like it was such a beautiful, beautiful day. And I feel like everything just kind of lined up. I don't know if you watched my braces video. That one's quite popular. If you watched that video, you might have heard me complain about the buses and how they're never there on time. Well, today all the buses were on time. Or like we ran there and they were there. So like the buses were on time. Let's give them credit for that. The weather was stunning, and there were like 25 moments where I just could not stop smiling because everything in the world honestly just felt like it was lining up all at once. I'm gonna remember this day forever and ever. This is your sign to go out there, do something with somebody that you love, and make some memories that you'll remember for the rest of your life. I'm gonna look back on this YouTube video. Oh, I think it might be 2 parts because I have so much footage. I'm gonna look back on this little series when I'm like a grandma and I have 6,000 guinea pig grandchildren. Yeah, I'm that kind of girl. I'm not even ashamed of it. Guinea pigs slay. What a serve. All I can do when I think about today is smile. Like, it was just such a good day. I'm a bit confused why I wasn't scouted by a modelling agency. I'm gonna blame it on the fact that we didn't go to Oxford Circus. Next time, next time. Right? And to conclude today's tumultuous adventure, my dudes, I'm going to leave you all with this message. First of all, thank you so much if you watched this far into the video. You're a real one and you deserve 12 gold stars. Let me know if you get those in the post. But anyways, other than that, keep doing what makes you smile, make memories that make you smile, stay classy and stay very, very cool. Doodles!
Damn, that was a long script.